In this Maschine tutorial, I'll show you how to build this powerful drum bus. Using only the Native Instruments plugin included with Komplete 26 plus the Ozone 12 limiter will create a loud, punchy drum bus in under 5 minutes. This video is part of my Komplete 26 workflow series where I break down the complete production of this techno track made entirely inside the Maschine DAW using only Native Instruments and isotope plugins from Native Access. You can download this fully routed, ready-to-use template and try Komplete 26 yourself using the affiliate link in the description below. Let's dive in. The kick, rumble and hi-hats are all routed to this drum bus. I covered how I made the kick and rumble in a previous tutorial. If you haven't seen that one yet, I link it up here. Transient master is already on it, but it's only there to make the input and output routing discoverable. The signal is then sent via an aux send to the second channel, which we'll use for parallel compression. This approach is much more flexible than using a dry-wet knob because you can add more plugins to the parallel chain later without affecting the original signal. On this channel, I'm only using Supercharger GT and a high-pass filter set to 60 Hz to remove unnecessary low frequencies. Let's bypass the original drum bus and hear what Supercharger GT is doing on its own. I'll also leave BX meter open so we can level the match before and after every stage of processing. Now let's bring the original drum bus back in and blend the two together. Blending the compressed signal underneath the original drums adds weight and density while keeping the transients intact. Now that we've built a solid foundation, let's process both buses together. We'll start with a little glue compression to make everything feel like one cohesive drum bus. It's a subtle change, but the drums feel more connected. Next, let's add some punch with Driver. This is a preset I created specifically for drums, so if you've downloaded the template, it's already configured and ready to go. The drums have more punch now, but they're still a little clean. Let's add some saturation to introduce harmonics that make the drum sound fuller and more present without simply turning them up. One limitation of Maschine's built-in plugins is that they don't have an output gain control. That's where BX meter becomes really useful. We can see that after saturation, the signal is about 3 dB louder, while the peaks have only increased by around 2 dB. That makes it easy to level a match and judge the processing fairly. The final step is controlling the peaks with an emitter. You'll notice I've set the ceiling to match the same peak level on BX meter, then lower the threshold until there's barely any limiting taking place. I could definitely push it harder. Maschine limiter does a great job, but let's compare it to the Ozone 12 limiter. The Ozone 12 limiter is a little less aggressive when shaving off peaks, so my kick retains slightly more punch. Let's hear the complete drum bus one more time. Now you've got loud, punchy drums in Maschine. Make sure you subscribe, cause in the next video I'll show you how to process my hats and ride using one of my favorite 5-star plugins. I'll also share a simple trick that saves a lot of time when processing your hats. See you in the next one.